Hello Cancer, welcome to GRAYCI'S Gamut. We're going to start off for you guys here with an oracle, a wisdom of the oracle. Let's see what's going on with what kind of mode or mood this is in. We have flexible. It feels like you're not hard to please, you know. And we have all that glitters as well here. Not hard to please. You bend in certain situations. You go above and beyond to make sure things get done, make sure things are comfortable for everyone around you. I do feel with the all that glitters card, I feel like maybe that might not be the best thing to do at this time. It may seem like it's the right thing to do, giving in to others. I mean, there's, to some extent, you have to keep a certain air about a situation, or within a household you have to give a little. But I feel like maybe look how far they're bent, how flexible they're being, totally in a different direction. It feels like maybe you're giving up a lot more than other people within your situation, and it seems like that is the right thing to do, but in reality it's not. It's not like something that's going to better the situation. I think that you need to put your foot down a little bit with someone or with the situation, instead of constantly giving in. Find the boundaries, and where you need to set up boundaries to keep it all in line, without eventually, if we keep giving in and flexing ourselves for others to be happy, to make sure that it's not a negative situation. It becomes a negative situation anyway, because you're not happy. You end up not being happy. All right, let's see here. Let's go on. So just be mindful of that. It's okay to be someone who is casual and lets things slide, bend in rules for others, just so to keep the happiness there. But in the long run, you will get tired, and you will get you'll be like, I'm not getting everything I want out of the situation, kind of thing may occur. You may start feeling that way, and that causes negativity and depressions and snapping at the other people and things like that. So just be mindful of it, that you don't give up too much of yourself without making someone else, and keeping those boundaries up to make someone else do their fair share and not take advantage. All right, what else do we have here for Cancer at this time? I'll try as I might. Still dropping these darn cards. We have the Ten of Wands. Yeah, this is, see, there's a lot of, I feel like you taking on things that you shouldn't have to do by yourself. I feel like trying to forge ahead. See how he's pushing forward, moving, taking burdens, other people's burdens as well as your own, and carrying them. This may be you carrying the people around you. I feel like saying that because someone may be in a situation where they're in a it feels like a whole house with like people running out rooms, like not dorm, but like it doesn't have to be younger people either. But I feel like you're people that are not your family. Maybe you've taken on an apartment or a house with friends, or with others in general, and trying to live within the same place, and it feels like maybe you're doing most of the cleaning, nobody else is cleaning, or hardly anybody else is cleaning, and financial burdens. Oh, they're constantly coming to you. I'm not going to have my rent this time. I'm going to be a few days late. Could you hold us down? It feels like that kind of thing. So just be mindful of taking on too much. And being over flexible, because people will, sometimes they don't know they're doing it, but some people just want to take advantage of other people, and they will if given the opportunity. I don't know why these cards keep flying across the room like this. Luckily it's where I can reach it. We have the Four of Cups. There are some things that could be coming here. I feel like that someone may have said, you know, I can do that for you, or I can how about I do that for you? It'll take away from my time, whatever, but I will do it for you. I will, but really in reality that, you know, it was their responsibility to do it. You know what I mean? But then they started acting that funniness. So because what it is they know that you will pick up slack even when you shouldn't have to. I feel like this offering to do things, start calling them on it. That's what it feels like. Don't let them make you feel like it's a burden on them to get, you know, to do things that they should have already been responsible for, at least partially. And I also feel with this Four of Cups that there is a lot of you're focused on making sure the things get done properly, or this could be in a works environment as well. Taking on burdens and being so focused on making sure some stuff gets done, you don't take the help that's offered, because it can cause people to take advantage of you in the long run. That's what it feels like. Maybe putting yourself in a position where you can get taken advantage of. We have the Magician popped out here. High manifestation time. I feel like you have the resources. See how they have all the resources here to cast their spell, or to set an intention in motion. I feel like you are highly connected to this energy right now, and you need to know that what you think about, you bring about. So if you are constantly thinking that you have to be the one that's burdened, or take on this responsibilities that may not necessarily be yours in the situation, because you think it's going to make this this better outcome for everyone involved. That's the energy you're going to keep going for. It's the what you really want in the end result coming in is it's going to be hard to manifest that if there's negative feelings about stuff going on. You can't be the only one doing all the work. That's what it feels like, and you're causing this kind of energy to come in here, and it keeps. I almost feel like somebody wants to have control of the situation because they feel like other people can't do it as well as them, which may be true, but in the reality, you end up taking the full load or the full burden of whatever the workload is, or whatever the financial obligations are, to the point where you are feeling adverse about the other person or people here as well. So just be mindful of that. Don't let that overpower you, and feel like it may keep you from letting other people do their fair share because they may not do it up to your standards. I do that a lot. I am like that myself. We have the Page of Cups here in the reverse. I feel like someone may find out that someone that they're crushing on, or it could be someone that you're with. You're going to find out that their heart isn't in it. And it may be where this burden is coming from. Maybe you almost bought their love. That's not everybody. Take it as it resonates. You may have gotten to the point where you take care of most things around the house. You take care of most things financially. Picking up the dry cleaning, doing the grocery shopping, whether you financially pay for all of it or not, you're the one that has to take out the time out of your day to go do it. That's what it feels like, and you're already a busybody. We have the Ace of Swords here. Yes. This feels like an open, there's going to be something coming in here that's going to, and I'm looking at this Four of Cups here as well. Something coming in here, and it's got to do with communicating with these people or with this other person, or if it's fellow employees or work related. It's it feels like you need to take advantage. Notice a situation when it arises that you can take advantage of and get better communication on what people should be doing or what they need to be doing, and how you feel about it. That's what it feels like, and it'll be something that gets you further in your situation as well. This is aces are gifts. This is like something that, so I feel like telling you, don't overlook whatever it is that's coming in here. There's an opportunity to advance yourself in this situation and to lessen your burdens, I feel like saying. So make sure you don't miss the opportunity if it arises. If a conversation starts to open up or a subject comes up in the middle, and throw in whatever it is that really needs to be talked about at the same time. Things may have pushed you into that situation behind the scenes that you can't see, and try to make this opportunity open up for you. Anything else here? Yes, we have the Death card and the Ace of Wands in the reverse here. This is definitely a big change coming in here. It feels like this could be the end of a relationship. It could be the end of a situation. It may be what is needed. That may be what is coming in here. You may end up, I feel like someone is wanting to talk to someone about moving in with them, or to get themselves out of the situation of being overburdened with whoever it is where you are. This could be opportunity for a new job, maybe. I feel like whatever it is, do not overlook it, because there's a change happening here, and it feels like a whole situation ending, and new beginnings happening here. Clean slate, possibly. You may get, I feel like you're going to end up having a conversation with somebody, or you could. Don't clam up and not ask what needs to be asked, or talk about what needs to be talked about. There may be a house meeting, I want to say, where everybody says their grievances. And this may have happened before, but you clam up, you don't take up for yourself or whatever, and you bend over backwards. You bend over too far and let people get away with stuff with you. I think maybe you're going to be leaving the situation altogether. Wanting something else, needing something else. I feel like there's definitely an opportunity here. I feel like an opportunity to someone, you may get a conversation with somebody that would let you move in with them, or that can get you into another job if it's a job situation where you're getting taken advantage of. I feel like there's definitely big changes though coming in here with this death card. There's a renewal for you. I feel like you almost feel like this situation's dead. The situation's done. It's gone as far as it can, and there's no positive coming out of it anymore, so I need to move on. This Ace of Wands in the reverse here is making me feel like that's why this is in here. There's no more growth here. There's not a solid foundation to rely on with this, and this is you getting that opportunity, and I feel like it's just saying, like, don't let it pass you by. Whatever it is, take advantage of it. That may be why the All That Glitters card, because it's like all that glitters is not gold, and I feel like maybe you got in this situation because it sounded great. Maybe somebody gave you a nice spiel about moving in or what have you, or coming to this. Oh, maybe it could have been a job interview. Could have been, or it could have been a job description saying, oh, advancement and all this, and now you're finding out, oh, this is not the way it was, and they're taking advantage of you and your good nature and your flexibility here. I suddenly thought about flexibility with your hours. For someone, you may have it feels like you took a job because it's supposed to have been flexibility for you, and you thought you'd have more time. You could, maybe you took, I feel like there's a per diem or something like that for somebody you may have took, and you thought it was going to put you in a position where you can work when you want to work, and this and third, but then you keep on, they keep asking you to work and you keep going, you know. We have nobody to blame but ourselves. I've been there, done that. But your per diem is turned into full-time plus plenty of overtime, which they take out. Once they take the taxes out of that, you know, you don't even get half of that money. Half of your overtime money there. But I feel like this is the time. This is the time to get out of that situation. Make these changes. I don't think that it ended up being a stable situation. You thought it would be better for you. I feel like somebody recently at a job, you may have either were put on a schedule and you didn't know about it. You weren't supposed to be on the schedule. You're supposed to be off, and you got that phone call saying, oh, you're supposed to be at work, and you're like, no, I'm not, and well, you're on the schedule. It's because somebody put you there, and they're going to threaten termination or whatever if you don't show up. I think you've got to that may be for somebody here. That may be why the situation ends here. This may be the turning point. No growth there. That may spark this conversation that's going to have been a long time coming as well. That may be your opportunity to go on if you were afraid to do so. Something that comes up, and it doesn't have to be exactly that, but I feel like it's something where you're like told that you did something wrong, and you know you didn't. I'm going to pull I'm going to pull a grace card here for you guys before I close the read. Jeez. Rest. Rest. Take a mental break. A quiet mind has direct access to wisdom and insight. You may want to take a few days off here, and something is going to happen or has happened, and you need to take time away from that. I feel like if this situation comes up for you guys, Cancer, with work, and they have put you on the schedule, or some kind of miscommunication, and you haven't had this could be about, you know, vacation time as well. If you took vacation and they say, oh, well, we didn't say you could take that time, or this day you're on the schedule and it's the middle of my vacation, why would I be on the schedule? Feel something like that, do not go. I feel like you need that rest, you need that time. I feel like a lot of people are going to end up moving. A lot of you will end up leaving your place of employment, or a situation that is just not benefiting you anymore, and then it'll be time to rest and rejuvenate yourself as well. Take some time out to care about you, and stop and reevaluate, you know, for future situations. It puts people where they can take advantage of you if you are too flexible for, you know, in your situations, and let people, it ends up letting people walk over you, and people will just do it, whether they mean to or not. A lot mean to. They will take advantage if they can. They get the days off, they get the, you know, the workload lessened for them, but they're probably even getting paid more than you at times, and you're here doing this this extra stuff for no reason. All right, Cancer, that's it for this read. Please like, share, subscribe, join my community here if you want to. Have a great week. See you next video.